Hey, church family. I just want to take this opportunity to provide you with another word of encouragement as we begin our second week of social distancing. Many Americans woke up today only to discover that they're now under mandatory orders to shelter in place. And just to be clear, the shelter in place order, it's not a complete lockdown resulting in home-based imprisonment. No, instead, the shelter in place order, it's designed to protect those who are living in high-risk communities where COVID-19 is beginning to spread exponentially. In an attempt to flatten the curve of the novel coronavirus, people in California and New York and Washington State and a few other places have been ordered to shelter in place. As of today, those of us here in Austin, Texas, we aren't yet under a shelter in place order. And yet I would encourage every Christian to seek the spiritual shelter that we find in our Savior Jesus. I like the way that King David put it in the 61st Psalm. It's there where he declares, "Hear my cry, O God, attend to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a shelter for me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. Selah." Much like King David, it's possible that your heart today is overwhelmed with fear. It's possible that you're overwhelmed with fear as you hear about the spread of the coronavirus. And if so, then I encourage you to follow in the example of King David. Let's seek spiritual shelter under the protective wings of our Savior Jesus Christ. Rather than allowing the enemy to fill our hearts with fear, let's seek shelter in the strong tower of our Savior. I like the way that King Solomon put it in Proverbs 18. It's there where he declares, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe." Christian, listen, if your heart is overwhelmed today, then cry out to the Lord. Cry out to him in prayer. And as you do, just remember that those who seek the spiritual shelter of our Savior, we can rest in knowing that he is the strong tower of our salvation. Finally, I want to remind you, you can join us for our weekly services, which include a midweek service, Wednesdays at 7 p.m., and our Sunday morning service, which is now at 10 a.m. Both of these studies will be streaming on live right here at calvarysouthaustin.com. Hope to see you here. God bless you guys.